As we all know, Eating Simulator is a game where you eat food endlessly and grow to become extremely large. The game was created in 2021 and has already been visited over 140 million times, which makes it one of the most played Roblox Simulator games out there. You don't get to experience a lot of things when starting out in Eating Simulator, as most areas are locked for people who are in low levels, but the best solution to that is to use some codes to climb up the rankings fast. That's why we're going to talk about the new working Roblox promo codes for Eating Simulator. Starting off with the first code, we have GG475K. This code is for Eating Simulator and has just been recently added, and it's one of the best ones that's currently active. The code will allow you to receive 51,000 coins and 50,000 food, which will be beneficial towards you no matter how good you are at the game. If you have just started out on Eating Simulator, you have got to redeem this code, as it will give you such a helpful head start. Also, there is no need to worry about the code expiring, since it's just been added to the game. At number 2, we have the code BigBelly70K. Now this one isn't as beneficial as the last code, but it still helps you out if you're a beginner. The code BigBelly70K will grant you 4,000 coins and 3,000 food, which is way less than the last code we mentioned. But despite this code not being as generous as the last one, it's still better than receiving nothing. Heading on to number 3, we have FatNeck80K. Before I talk about this code, keep in mind that you should type all these codes with uppercase letters or else they won't work. Anyways, this hilariously named code will allow you to get 5,000 coins and 3.8 thousand food. This one is once again not as helpful as the first code, but at least it's a bit better than the second one. If you've just started out, make sure to redeem this one because it could still benefit you. Off to number 4, we have OMG60K. Now this one will let you receive a total of 3.6 thousand coins and 2.6 thousand food. Once again, this code is one in which most beginners would find worth redeeming. But still, even if you're a pro at this game, it won't hurt for you to spend a few minutes entering this code. So redeem this one when you have the time. At number 5, we have Get Big Today 350K. Unlike the last codes that I mentioned, this one is actually a lot more generous. The code Get Big Today 350K will allow you to receive 43,000 coins and 42,000 food. The code was made for the game's 350,000 likes milestone, and despite the game already being at 629,000 likes, this code is still active, so redeem it while you can. At number 6, we have Halfway 500K. This code is very similar to the last one we've mentioned, as it will give you a generous amount of coins and food. By redeeming this one, you'll get a total of 52,000 coins and 51,000 food. This code was just added recently, so there is no need to worry about it expiring very soon. Moving on to number 7, we have Milestone 600K. This promo code was added around 1 or 2 weeks ago, and the developers decided to add it into the game because Eating Simulator had just reached above 600,000 likes. The developers also promised a code once the game reached 625,000 likes, which it has. However, the developers have not added a new code since then. Aside from that though, this one will give you a total of 54,000 food, and the same goes for coins. It's very helpful no matter how good you are at the game, and if you're just a beginner, you'll be getting such a huge boost. And finally, the last code we have is Secret Code 575K. Now this code has just been recently added into the game, and it was created because the developers wanted to celebrate the game's milestone of reaching 575,000 likes. This code will give you 53,000 food once redeemed, and the same goes for coins. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has come to an end. That is it on the new working Roblox promo codes for Eating Simulator. Since you guys have reached here, I just want to remind you to subscribe, so you'll not miss any of our upcoming Roblox videos. Also like the video, as it does help us beat the YouTube algorithm and let this topic be delivered to more people. And lastly, share this video so we can inform others. With that, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.